Hey, what's up? Hello, everybody. Welcome into episode 2 of the Anchor Dahn Podcast. I'm joined again by Aiden and Noah. How we doing tonight, guys?
We are excellent,
Splendid.
man. How are you doing?
Doing well, doing well. Glad to talk some Pittsburgh sports with y'all. Tonight, the Pirates fall to the Rangers 5-1. Majinski goes four and a third, giving up 6 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. O'Hearn had an RBI single. Mangum and Gonzalez both 2-hit games. Pirates had 6 hits, only 3 of them coming after the second inning, and they drop to 13-10, and that puts them in last place, tied for last place in the NL Central, as they're the only team in the NL Central to lose tonight.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
13 and 10 and you're dead last is we've never seen that, you know?
If I'm not mistaken, we are the only division in baseball to have every team with a winning record, which sucks. And we did not expect this whatsoever, but
No,
here
the
we are.
Central wasn't meant to be that good. Like on the lower half of teams, or divisions. So that's pretty wild.
yeah. I think I saw. I mean, we'll get into it in a segment later, but I think I saw that the NL Central has 5 teams with a record above 500, and all of the American League only has 4 teams. Like it's absurd.
Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy. About today's game, you know, there's not much I can complain about. I mean, the offense didn't perform great. Majinski went, I think, just an inning too deep. Bullpen, I mean, Dotel had those 3 walks, but Sisk and Lawrence both played well. You're gonna lose games. I don't know. I'm not gonna think too much about it. It's pretty short memory here.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's baseball, guys. There's 162 games a year. Not going to take them all away. I mean, we just got a little bit unlucky tonight. I mean, obviously we didn't have Lau. Cruz got robbed of a 3-run homer, which stinks.
Noah,
But
he just gave
I
you
was
the thumbs up thing.
oh,
That's great. There we go.
nice. Oh, I didn't give it to me again. Anyway, yeah, I mean, Justin Lawrence looked fine. Sisk 2Ks as well. So I mean, still some things to take away from today. So not all's bad.
Yeah, I think. I mean, the one big thing about the game tonight, I didn't really get to catch it until about the fifth inning, and it was that Cruz home run robbery from Evan Carter. That
Oh,
would have
yeah, that
put the
stunk.
Buccos up by what was it, one, or what was the score at the time? Was it 3-1, or was it was
It
two?
was
No, it was
two
2-1.
one.
Yeah, would have put them
Yeah.
up by two, and then the Rangers go and score, and yeah, it just kind of took the air out of the team. Like right there, would have put them ahead. And you
Yeah.
look back and now just like that was kind of the turning point, and nothing really
You know,
happened after that.
something I really like about this team is we go into any series with our rotation, and I feel comfortable. Like you look at it, we had Majinski today, we have Ashcraft tomorrow, then we have Bubba, and it's like whichever way you cut it, the series is always good starting pitching, no matter what. Like it could be Skeens, Keller, Majinski. It could be Keller, Majinski, Ashcraft. It could be Bubba, Skeens, Keller. Like there's no bad way to cut it, and that's really promising.
Yeah, for sure. Like there's really no hole in this starting rotation, and like you said, you just look at the starting rotation. You look forward to every day whoever's on the mound. Even
Right.
Majinski, who, as we talked about last week, is probably our fifth starter, but he's still just like you look forward to when Majinski's on the mound. I think going into tonight, he had 12 straight scoreless innings, I believe, and yeah, he's just
Yeah.
been pitching well this year. He's been a good surprise.
Even with 5 earned runs today, still a 3.4 ERA, I want to say. And before tonight, he had a 1.77 ERA.
Yeah.
Uh, not
Yeah.
much to
So
complain about there.
yeah, still looking good. So
Let's pivot this into the bullpen real quick. Just touch on it. Um, I got numbers here. Do you want me to read these off?
Yeah, let us know.
All right. ERA league wide 11th with a 3.58. Home runs, 11 home runs, 19th in the league. Average, 233, 12th in the league. Walks, 49, 22nd. Strikeouts, 105, 4th. That's promising. Earned runs, 39th, 17th. Pretty middle of the road. Now, those stats I don't think take into the impact of the bullpen. Just they've came in big moments and underperformed. The numbers just can't speak for that. But they're fine, I guess.
Yeah. So for as much as we've complained and a lot of people have complained about the bullpen, I mean, these are pretty middle of the road stats outside of maybe the walks, which also is a big problem I'm looking at here for our starting pitching, obviously. But despite the struggles, I mean, statistically, they're not the worst, and they're actually not that bad either. So,
Yeah, like looking at those stats there, I feel like we as Pirates fans and just because of some of the leads they've blown and just some of the situations they've been in, it makes it seem like they're a lot worse. But when you look at it, I mean, it's some of them. The walks, obviously, which from the eye test, we know that those have been bad. But strikeouts at 105 for fourth in the league is pretty promising there. It's but yeah, it's kind of it's interesting to see those numbers kind of all spread out. The ERA is 11th, which like not terrible, middle of the road, average 12th. Like yeah, it's I think it's what sticks out there is it seems worse to us because of some of the blown leads.
It's definitely been more situational rather than
Yeah, for
what
sure.
stats can speak for.
Let's take this. Oh, go ahead, go no.
yeah, sorry. One thing I just want to touch on with the bullpen and honestly the whole team, generally speaking, is that like baseball, out of any sport, I think is the most streaky, if that's what you want to call it. And the biggest takeaway from these stats so far is like they have struggled early on a little bit. But the things that are going to stick are what they're leading in by a lot, and which is their walks and their strikeouts. And we've said that in the last episode too, is that that's what this bullpen consists of. They have the stuff that these guys have, the pitches themselves are phenomenal, but the control sucks. So if they can get that under control, it's going to be a much better unit. But baseball's a streaky sport.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's take this conversation into the Rays series over the weekend at PNC Park. The Pirates take that series 2-3, winning 5-1 Friday in the City Connect jersey debut. They lose a heartbreaker 8-7 on Saturday after the long rain delay, and Sunday they bounce back, get the 6-3 win to take the series. Overall, what were your guys' thoughts on that Rays series?
I mean, we won the series. We took the series. It felt like a losing series after that long rain delay and that blown lead. That was a tough loss. That was annoying. But we won the series, and that's the biggest takeaway I can get is you got to just win the series. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just keep winning series. That's how you
Yeah.
that's how you have a winning ball club is. I mean, really, you can't really, as this team's been doing this year, you can't dwell on the losses on too much or really get too high on the wins like us fans seem to do. It's got really
and we may
your
be
series
last in the
record
division
is
right now, but like I don't think that's a problem right now. As crazy as that sounds,
yeah. I mean, really, I mean, if you
it's
look
all
at
going to sift itself out within time.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still over 500.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, everybody knows the NL is so stacked this year. It's not even funny. Competing for a wild card spot is going to be tough. I mean, division wise, it might even look easier to win that. But yeah, as you guys were saying, like you win 2 out of 3 in any series, that's a 100-win ball club. You know what I mean? It's a long season. I know we're really excited for this start. Obviously, the Pirates have had early on just because of how promising it looks, but we have 5 months to go, so things will sift themselves out.
Yeah.
And to note on the series win and series play. After the Rays series, we're now 4-2-1 in series play. I mean, you keep a winning series record like that, it just like that's how you like that's kind of like how you look and know that you're that's how you're gonna keep gaining ground and sustaining the good season.
Absolutely. One thing I took away from that Ray series was the starting pitching was really solid. Um, Bubba looked good. He looked
Yeah,
great, really.
looked really good.
Then you had Skeens pitch phenomenally until unfortunately the what was it, 2 hours and 27-minute rain delay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. I mean, that's just absurd. And then Sunday we had Mitch. Yeah,
gave us 7 strong when we
he
needed it.
yeah, he went 7 when we needed it. Give that bullpen a little rest.
I mean, that's what Mitch has always been for us, right? I mean, he's just
Oh my gosh, yeah.
as foolish baseball on YouTube calls it, a Chad innings eater. And that's what he does. He eats those innings.
Yeah, absolutely. Like without him, this team would be completely lost. Like right now,
And it was good to see him.
Ashcraft, Bubba, Majinski, like they haven't pitched a full season's worth of innings ever.
And it was good to see him bounce back because he had a rough start against the Nationals that
Yeah,
series before. So it was good to see him come back and go 7 strong. He gave up 2 earned runs, 5 hits, it was just a Mitch Keller start. Like that's just the kind of
absolutely.
start you expect from Mitch Keller, a quality start, just putting it.
They put the ball in play all game and just he keeps on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's not over powerful. He's not going to get you a ton of strikeouts. He's gonna get you innings and just a quality start. That's the Mitch Keller we're used to seeing right there.
Chad innings eater. The last thing I want to speak on with this Rays series, I mean, I was still happy with the outcome, but I think the big overarching story of it is that the things that have stayed consistent with the Pirates early in the season have continued throughout this one. Friday had phenomenal 2-out hitting. We have highlighted here 4 out of the 5 runs came with 2 outs. That's been us all year. But on Saturday, we were only 2 for 17 with runners in scoring position, left 12 on base, stranded. Situational hitting, again, continues to struggle. We got to figure that out, guys. But we're 4-2 now in series play, so I'll take the series win.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you can do as an organization to fix that. Especially the situational hitting, rather than just sort it out. The veterans have to step up in those moments, take leadership. Um, I think we're going to see improvements in that in time. It is concerning, but what else do you do? I mean, as an organization.
Yeah, I mean, you got a game to play every single day out there. You just got to
Yeah,
go out there.
I think one thing that stuck out to me was we saw offense and we saw production from a lot of different guys up and down the lineup. I mean,
absolutely.
Friday night, Loud just barely missed 2 home runs. He had a ground ball double in the first to left field, close to the notch. Then later in the game, he goes to right field off the top of the wall in right center. And Horwitz, 3 hits. I'm blanking on the first name. Was it Nick Martinez? He's
Mm-hmm.
he's now 10 for 10 against, and he had another
isn't that
RBI,
nuts?
another double. Like that's just absurd. 10 for 10. But yeah, good Horwitz. I mean, Horwitz, great game there. O'Hearn, Nick York had a home run on Sunday. Horwitz had a home run on
Finally,
Sunday. Like
Nick York
guys
had
are
way too many fly balls to the warning track this
yes,
year
yeah,
to
yeah.
not
That's
hit a
Yeah.
when he
home
hit
run.
when he hit that. I was like, finally got one.
Yes.
But yeah, like I think just offensive production up and down the lineup, and like we talked about last week, just a lineup of big league hitters up and down, and it's good to see that a couple when your top guys can have an off day and struggle a little bit, get a little mini slump. You got guys to pick them up down the bottom of
Absolutely.
order, and bottom of orders are hitting the ball well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Horwitz, before going into today, was sneakily hitting 280, which I was
Wow.
not expecting out of him. Yeah. Oh, give me a
Yeah,
thumbs
I
up
mean,
again.
and uh and Horwitz is gonna stay at that second half of the lineup, and he's got the power. He's hitting good average. He's going to hit for doubles. Uh, that's something that a lot of teams don't have. Is that depth really?
Yeah.
A few players I do want to touch on in this lineup that really succeeded in this series and have been just finally performing. Ozuna and Konnor Griffin.
Yep.
He was on a 6-game hitting streak until tonight, I believe. He did get on base, but I believe it was an error.
Yeah, neither of them got a hit tonight.
Okay. Well, let's read through here. During that homestand, Konnor Griffin hit 308, 357, 423. Weighted runs created plus a 118. That's 8 for 26. He had 3 stolen bases. He had a double. He had a triple, which was probably 2 inches from a home run.
Oh, that was
Yeah. He had 4
close.
RBIs. Ozuna finally heating up.
The Big Bear is out of hibernation, baby.
Yeah, that's
Let's
right.
go.
Ozuna 10 for 26, hit 385, 407, 692. Weighted runs created plus of 204. That is unreal. 2 home runs.
1100 OPS.
Yeah. 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 7 RBIs. I mean, finally worth what we're paying him.
And I mentioned the 1100 OPS there, but it was really a little bit everything. He was kind of just he had a couple powerful home runs. He had a couple doubles, but then there was times he was just poking the ball the other way. He was just I remember one he got like a bloop single. He was just putting the ball in play finally, just finding a way. And and also he was hitting powerful home runs and he was smoking the ball. He was just this is the Ozuna that we were expecting. This is the Ozuna that we want to see. And I think if we can get Ozuna heating up like this and get him to be the cleanup hitter that we wanted when we signed him, I mean this lineup just jumps another level even. And like we already mentioned, the bottom order, if they can keep this up to this consistent of just a guy or two down there at that bottom of the lineup having a good night and get some production from the bottom of the lineup to turn it around, we got some guys at the top of the lineup that are all-star caliber hitters. And yeah, I mean Ozuna, this is just huge. This is game-changing if he starts heating up like this and we can get a powerful and Ozuna that's going to drive in runs from that cleanup spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I get a lot of us weren't happy with the Ozuna signing, but looking at his would-be Pirates counterpart, obviously very near and dear to our hearts, Andrew McCutchen. He hasn't gotten a lot of ABs in the past couple weeks, but he, in that span, has been 0 for 13 with 10 Ks. That would not cut it right now. Yeah, not cutting it right now for any major league team,
and he would only hit against lefty pitching. Ozuna can play both lefties and righties. I want to point out Ozuna had 7 RBIs in 7 games there, and he's seeing the zone very well, which is a huge reason as to why we signed him. Is he's a great. I want to see him challenge more. You know, he sees the zone so well. He knows balls and strikes better than anyone in the league. His walk rate, I believe, career-wise, is phenomenal. Yeah, I hope that translates and continues to translate.
Yeah, Aiden, you and I were pretty upset with him during that one Nationals game. I think that was the one that we lost in extras. It was in the 9th inning, and he had a pretty good one to challenge, and he ended up taking it for a strike. And I think nothing came out of the AB. I was pretty upset with that.
Was not happy. One thing I want to point out about Griffin real quick is he has 3 stolen bases in this homestand. I think he could sneakily get up to 20, 30 stolen bases this year. And that's super valuable. Like, obviously, we all know he's super fast, but this team just hasn't been stealing as much this year as we have in years past, at least last year. I think he could be that guy. I think he could lead the team in stolen bases, maybe outside of Cruz.
Yeah, this is something new. I'm glad you brought it up because I wanted to touch on this real quick. And we saw it tonight actually. First inning, Cruz singles, steals second, O'Hearn singles him in. I think when you got these guys like Cruz and Griffin with just amazing speed, I think we got to be aggressive, a little more aggressive than we have been on the base pass. There's
Absolutely.
been times I forget which game it was, but in the 10th and extra innings, we had Griffin on first and double play. We instead of stealing to take the double play out of play, we leave him at first. I think we have the ability to be aggressive on the base pass and steal bases. I
Hmm.
think we should go for it. We got guys like Griffin and Cruz, even Mangum and Billy Cook. Like we got guys with speed, and I do I do love what we saw on Sunday. We saw Griffin and Mangum both bunt for hits, or maybe it was Billy Cook. Sorry, but we saw some of our fast, speedy guys bunting for hits, and I love that little small ball. When you got the speed, use it. Like
Absolutely.
let's get creative with this speed, and I think just the ability to steal bases is so huge. And I just like you said, I hope we start stealing bases more when we got these guys that can do so successfully.
Yeah. Got to know the catcher, of course.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's
but you gotta take advantage of having these players right now. Mangum, quick, obviously. Cook, very fast. If he's gonna have a spot on this bench, find the value in that, you know? Um, if he's gonna be on base, make him steal. Uh, Cruz should have 30. Griffin should have 30. Like, these are putting a runner in scoring position is so much more important than anything else in an at bat. It's having a guy from first to second is so important because then they're a single away from a run rather than a double,
Right. Yeah. I would even
even
say
though it's two
Cruz.
bases,
Right. Yeah. Cruz I think actually needs 40. There's no reason he shouldn't. That's a stolen base every four
especially with how he's
games.
playing right now. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I I mean the rules have been changed in the favor of stealing bases. I mean, we saw Ronald Acuna in 23 take complete advantage of that, smashing the 70 mark, which hasn't been seen in years and years. If the disengagement rules are there, like you take advantage of it. That is
Yeah.
something we should utilize more situationally as
Mhm.
well. I mean,
The bag's getting bigger. The length we have in Cruz, the speed we have in Griffin, take advantage of it.
yeah, especially like games like today, like when you can't manufacture as much offense, then do it yourself. It's just it's there for you. Take it.
yeah. Just overall good series there against the Rays, and we're starting to see some guys really step up, and the lineup's just looking even better than it. I mean, consistently looking good, and some guys stepping up that we need to step up. But with that being said, let's take a look at the NL Central as a whole, and as we said, the Pirates are currently actually tied for last with a record of 3 games over 500, and I mean it's the best division of baseball. There's 5 teams over 500, and as of the other day, there was 4 teams in the AL over 500. It's absurd. Like, what do you
It
guys
really
make of
is.
this? And like, I mean, like these teams are just they're hot. They're playing really good baseball. It's crazy to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's upside down right now. Like
Yeah,
the Cardinals and Reds should not be atop the division. They
Hmm.
just roster wise, they're the two worst. I think. And they're playing excellent ball. No, yeah, no other way to put it rather than they are playing like at the top of the division. And do I expect this to sustain? No, I do still expect them to fall down to the 4 and the 5, but they still could push towards that 500 mark by the end of the season, which is just insane to think about. That's why those
Yeah,
division games, again, I touched on this last episode. That's why those division games are so big this year is because the race is going to be for like it's going to be so tight and it's going to be a lot of wins. This division is going to have the most wins in baseball.
yeah. Even looking at like the National League as a whole. I mean, we touched on this last time too, but you still for a wild card spot still have to compete with the Phillies, which are struggling right now, but the Mets, if they find it, and then in the West, completely
The Mets
stacked
aren't
with
finding it, pal.
they're not. But you still have in the West the Diamondbacks, the Padres, obviously the Dodgers. They're probably going to win that division. But you look at the NL right now, there's like 8 or 9 good teams that could fit into a wild card spot, and it's like, what do you do? What scares me the most in our division is that the Reds are playing so well with how poor their offense is. That pitching staff is phenomenal, obviously, and the question going into this year is, could they find it offensively? They're finding it without a ton of offense right now, which is something to be concerned about.
I think my pick to if I had gun to my head, I had to pick the winner of the NL Central right now, or maybe better question is the best roster out of these teams that are hot right now, best team that I think sustains it. I think the Cubs are the scariest. I think the Reds they got some guys, De La Cruz, Sal Stewart, Suarez, they're carrying the lineup and they're playing really good baseball. Cardinals, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how they're playing good baseball. The Cubs, yeah, Jordan Walker is playing really well, but I think the Cubs, they actually do have a good lineup up and down. I think the Cubs are probably the best rounded baseball team of these teams at the top right now that are playing. I mean, the Cubs have won 7 straight. Reds have won 5 straight. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna argue you. I think it's the Pirates. Like that is unbiased. That is unbiased.
All right.
Come on.
I think all right, we have the best rotation. Is that arguable?
No.
Hey, end of the year.
not.
End of the year. All right. End of the year. Who has the better year come the end of this 2026 MLB season at center field? Pete Crow Armstrong or O'Neal Cruz?
I hate PCA.
Yeah, you.
I think Cruz right now is playing like an MVP.
That baffles
end of the year.
me, by the
End
way.
of the year.
PCA is like right up your alley. Like
End of the MLB season, Aiden.
Cruz.
PCA or O'Neal
Cruz will
Cruz?
have a better season this year.
I agree, but I love PCA.
This year he will.
PCA is struggling right now.
Yeah, and he just got paid.
That is true. But
don't know.
I mean,
I guess we'll see.
You think Cruz sustains the better season?
Okay, defensively,
Yeah, and he's gonna be very streaky, and he's still gonna hit 20 home runs and 40 stolen bases.
I mean,
At least 20 home runs, and that's bare minimum. I mean,
I'm
30
kind of just entertaining it for the sake of argument. I'm not really gonna totally say PCA, but
I think defensively
I
is
don't
all
see
he
it.
has over O'Neal.
I
that's,
agree.
That's true. I mean, I think
All I
it's just,
need from Cruz is league average defensively.
yeah.
You know?
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I think the Cubs are, and they've just kind of been our nemesis recently. They're just the last few years. I think the Cubs are definitely the scariest team for us, and we won the first series at Wrigley. So I mean, we should have swept them really.
Yeah.
That game that we won in the 11th, we kind of snuck away with that one, but that was a weird series. But we came away with the series win. So I don't know. The Central's gonna be fun. I think.
Little side tangent here. What team out of our division do you hate the most?
The Cubs, definitely, and it's not close.
I think I hate the Reds the most.
That's crazy.
I think I'm gonna go the Reds.
I've never
Why?
I have
They haven't-
never liked them.
They haven't
You
done
gotta
anything.
spend more time on Twitter.
Yeah,
Reds fans on Twitter are the worst.
they have always given us so much trouble.
If Konnor Griffin strikes out, they will let you know. The Reds fans will be the first one
Yeah.
to tell you.
I mean, the Cubs have like just owned us in every way, and like there's so many specific players from the Cubs that have just Seiya Suzuki. I mean, he literally owns the Pirates.
the Will Craig incident was also against the Cubs.
We can't play in Wrigley Field. Yes, the Will Craig thing.
I feel
It's
like
just, there's so many things that like infuriate me about the Cubs.
Go Bucks, go Steelers. Pens figure it out.
hey, we got this will be going out now on a well, I guess it's Wednesday now. It's past midnight, but this will be going
Game
out
three's today.
on Wednesday. Game 3, baby. Let's get some fervor back in us. Let's get some fervor back in us.
Ooh, I like that word.
We're
I like
Fervor
fervor.
back in us.
I was in Philadelphia working this past weekend, and I hate that place. So
it is the dumps out there in Philly. I mean,
Yeah.
we're a little down after game 1 and game 2. Philly kind of came into the Berg and kind of just destroyed us. They beat us up, and we got to go to. I mean, you have to go to Philly and get one. You have to.
Pens. I know nothing about hockey, but Sid, figure it out because figure it out.
I mean, yeah, I don't watch hockey that much, but once the playoffs come around, it is fun to watch. I've enjoyed my
I
time
had so
watching
much
this
fun
playoff
yesterday
hockey.
watching it. And I know
And,
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just know the puck's supposed to go in the net. And I see the guy in the orange
And I
jersey
can't
put
even
the.
follow the puck.
I see the
My
guy.
eyes don't.
I see the guy in the orange jersey put the puck in the net behind the guy in the yellow jersey, and I'm like, that ain't good.
Yeah. That's
In
not
the
good.
'90s, in the '90s, they actually tried out a little laser trail inside the
Yeah.
puck.
Apparently everyone hated it. I don't know.
It never stuck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on much. I don't know about this whole line thing, and all these.
Yeah, I don't understand that
I mean,
either. People are bitching about the lines.
All I know
Don't
is,
know what the line
hey,
means,
Sid,
but-
let's put the puck in the net.
Figure it out.
Right there it is. But yeah, I mean, we got an exciting week. The draft is in the Berg, baby. Buccos
Yes, sir.
took a loss tonight, but hey, they haven't lost back-to-back games since the first series.
That's right.
Don Kelly will get
we
those
got-
boys back. We're ready to rock and roll tomorrow. Let's do it, baby.
Yeah,
let's
we
take
got Ash Craft
uh,
tomorrow.
I love it. Let's take a
Mhm.
series in Texas and then go up to Milwaukee. And while the Steelers are drafting the future, the Buccos are winning a series in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a week, fellas. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 2 of Anchor Dahn. Make sure to check us out on social medias at Anchor Dahn Pod, Anchor DAHNPOD. And yeah, until next time, hoist the cone and anchor down.